Hey everybody, this is Johnny here bringing to you another episode of my Vainglory gameplay. This time is going to be a solo casual match for Weapon Power Vox. That's right, I'll be using Weapon Power Vox in lane, and in case you're wondering why why is my in-game name VG Johnny Be Good. Usually it's just Johnny Be Good. This time around, you see a VG right in front of that. It's because I'm actually using a different account. Now in this account, I use this account mainly to play with my other guildmates who are of a lower skill tier. So I usually try to, just play this account so that they can match up with easier opponents, because otherwise it's gonna be too difficult for them to catch up. I also, it so happens that it because it's very difficult to get to choose to play lane in my ordinary account, because I don't know why every time I go for solo queues, the allies just all want to use lane or jungle, so I don't really have a lot of chances to take up the lane position. But for some strange reason, when I was just playing on this account, there was a lane position up for grabs for me, and I think, hey, okay, that's great. I mean, I've always wanted to try Vox and in weapon power as well, because I've been hearing a lot about it. So I say, okay, in case, I just gonna hit record and see how it goes, and this is basically how it went. As you can see, I'm playing in lane, and I'll be going up against a Scarf. Now, I am slightly pleased that I'm going up against Scarf in a way, because, well, usually I'm just going up against the Saws and the Ringos, that they really tend to bully you in lane. Scarf, though, he tries to poke me with his fireball, but because it's slightly slower projectile, I'm able to avoid it sometimes. Especially when you have your sonic zoom, it helps you to really just get out of the way. So it's harder for Scarf to hit me. So that's pretty good for me though. So we see them in the bush. I see them in the jungle right here, and they are chasing up towards me. I turn around to try to help my teammates again, and they are fighting. We take out the crawl, and now Scarf wants some more, so we're gonna go in, take on Scarf, and Taka is just gonna keep following him and killing him. There we go. And now it's Fortress's turn, and there you go. Nice job by Taka to finish off the job right there, and we're getting a really huge advantage here. They can steal their farm, and I can push the lane. So that's a really good day in the office right there. In the they wanted to invade us, but in the end they paid the price. Not a very good idea to invade with a crawl, to be honest, at this time of the whole game. He's not strong enough yet. Anyway, I'm heading back so that I can get some energy, as well as getting some stuff to buy, and I'm gonna get 2 weapon blades so that I can amplify my damage, my basic attacks. And I also got myself a shield, just to, of course, defend against the Scarf. So there you go. Heading back to lane, and I was just gonna warn Taka and Catherine to stay away from engaging. There's no need for you to do that. Just go get your farm, get fed up. Get fed. And yeah, you can just come and gank Scarf whenever you guys are ready. So anyway, moving on. Oh, there we go. I avoided another one of the fireballs. So, whoo! So, see, as you can see that Vox's mobility does do something against Scarf. It makes it much harder for him to aim those fireballs. So there comes another fireball, and I avoid it right there. And look at this, all this farm coming to me. He's gonna fire a fireball. Yeah, I knew it was coming. I just knew it was coming. So I'm just gonna do a sonic zoom past it to get out of the way, man. Alright, so there you go. Pretty good so far. I don't know what's my farm compared to Scarf at this point in time. As you can see, my farming is pretty dismal. At 4 minutes, it's only 25. So yeah, I'm doing my best, guys. I'm not exactly the best at farming, but yeah. So don't learn from me. I'm really bad at this. Okay, so here we go, and the gank is in. First the stun, then the kaiten, and then we just finish up. I did do something there, really. I did, like basic attacks. Okay, so that's a really good day in office. I'm just going to hang around here, wait for the farm to come back to my side. I'm just, because you should always be worried when you finish ganking the enemy laner. You don't want to be pushing the lane too hard, because you can expect the enemy junglers to want to counter gank you. So that's something that you have to be aware of. So far we're getting good kills here, and I am close to my level 6, so look, getting power spike sometime soon, and I managed to get myself a heavy steel, so that's very good. I'm going to build towards a Sorrow Blade first. So the items that are required for a Weapon Power Vox usually are Sorrow Blade, after which you can go towards crits. I see my team fighting down there and I want to help, and then oops, they turn around to me and I was like, I'm in trouble. So I'm just gonna kite out of there, and then you can see Scarf just right there. He wanted to you know, just put me into a goop, but that's not about to happen. He's probably, yeah, he's gone, so it's okay. Oh, but they're fighting there. So I'm gonna just run down and join them. And this is probably a bad mistake. I missed my ult there, I think, and I was just trying to kite out the Scarf, and Catherine dies. I zoom in and I take out the Scarf, but the other two take me out there. So not a really good fight. Not a really good fight at all. They should have run towards me. I mean, then again, I don't know where they were before that, but I think if you're in trouble, like, you know, either ping to me and wait for me to go in before engaging them some more, or if you're being chased, then run towards me. At least, you know, it's safer where I am. So well, anyway, that's okay. What's done is done, and I'm going to go back to lane, which all my minions are all pushed. I kind of regret that, to be honest. Now I have nothing to farm for. I'm only 33 CS in 7 minutes, about there. It's like, oh man, this is very bad. Okay, so nonetheless, I'm just gonna be positive about this. I'm gonna make sure that I manage my my CS a little bit better and just get the items that I need, and yeah, just carry on from there. So here comes my money. Give me my money right there. Yep, gonna need every single cent. Oh, I got the big one there. Whew. And looks like everything's okay in the jungle. I think Taka wants to go for the... Oh, I avoided another fireball there. Wants to go for the gold mine, or wants to gank. Okay, so he wants to gank. But unfortunately, I didn't know that he wanted to gank. They came up, and I've already pushed the lane, so I don't think that's gonna happen. Instead, okay, we're just gonna hang around, I think. And ooh, Catherine just goes in there for the stun. Crazy. I don't know if that was really the best course of action, but she does die from crawl, and I do finish off the crawl too. Yeah, so that's basically it. I get to push lane at least for now. So, oh, the wolves are coming. The wolves are coming. Yeah, it's gonna be very painful. Yeah, so I'm just gonna I'm bleeding. Ooh, another one coming. Come on, stop it already. Okay, so yeah, I'm good now. I'm just gonna go in to try to take out this fortress, which I do, and then I quickly get out of there. Oh, just narrowly missed a fireball there, so that's very good. Yeah, so I managed to take out the fortress, so relieve some pressure onto lane. And here comes another fireball, which I fortunately am able to avoid and get some farm. That's good. Catching up on farm now a little bit, so that's not too bad. And I want to either farm some more. I'm not sure what my teammates want to do, but if they're not going to ping me to go down, I'm just going to keep on farming. So basically, when it comes to weapon powered Vox, the main thing you want to do is to get into the fight as close as possible to whoever you're aiming for, and just keep releasing your basic attacks, and try to stutter step as much as possible so that you can increase your attack speed, because it is your basic attacks that deals the most damage. And on top of that, if you were to overdrive your A ability, after activating the A ability, it will give you additional 20% more attack power for 2 seconds. So that is really good in that sense, because you get to do a lot of damage to the enemy. So take note of that, guys. So when you're playing the Weapon Power Vox, it's very different from a Crystal Power Vox. You rely more on your basics than anything else. Okay, so we do take out the Scarf right there. Beautiful play by the Catherine. So very nice. And we see that Crawl is just taking out the Scout Trap over there. Ooh, and I did not realize Fortress was in there too. And we're just gonna stay here and just clear the lane. Get my money. Good money. Oh yes, nice stun there by Catherine. I go in with my ultimate. I'm not doing much because they all ran away. And we got a bit of a problem now because Taka was caught off guard. He was diving too deep, way too deep there. And I paid the price as well because I wanted to go and help. So now what? Now we're just gonna try to defend our turret with our lives. So now we have enough money to buy a Sorrow Blade. I get a Sorrow Blade and I get a Lucky Strike or something else. Yeah, I get some defense for that Crawl, and I also get a Lucky Strike. So this is to increase my crits. Basically, just increase your damage overall. And I am about to head back to the lane to defend my turret. That's what I'm supposed to do. Hopefully they're not taking the gold mine right now. I forgot when if they tried. And we're wondering where they are. Slightly worrying. Okay, and they're going in, so I'm gonna just turn around and go for them as well. They managed to kill off the Scarf, so it's great. And now I'm gonna push the lane, but it's dangerous, so I gotta get out of there. They want to go for the Crawl, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go in with my ultimate, and I'm just gonna do nothing. That's unfortunate. Okay, so Crawl does come over and throw me a sword. I was like, okay, no thank you. I'm just gonna run out of there and just get to safety. I'm gonna let the Catherine and Taka go invade their jungle and steal their farm while I keep Crawl and company busy. So that's this is what we call teamwork, guys. So you know that the junglers are up there with you, so okay, your teammates can go in safely to go collect the farm. And of course, denying farm from Crawl is like the most important thing to do. You don't want Crawl to get fed, and because once he does, he is a monster. And they intend to go for a weapon power Crawl, which is even more monstrous. So you have to be, a little bit careful tactically. You have to stop that Crawl. So here I am, just gonna kite this Crawl if I can, get out of there. And I don't know why Catherine activated her Warhorn there at that point. Not needed. So okay, where are? Oh, and she gets ambushed there by Crawl and Fortress. Ooh, I get poked on by a Scarf. Oh, now his burns are really starting to hurt. So here I am, just gonna try to do some farming here. I got hit by another fireball, which is really painful now. Look at my health. Oh man, another one there. I was like, oh, okay, I need to get out, guys. I really need to get out. And then I realized, wait, I'm not teleporting. So yeah, there you go. I finally catch on to that. And I managed to afford another Tyrant's Monocle. Not another, I mean, afford my Tyrant's Monocle. So yeah, this is good. This is really good for me because I thought I was really just crap at my CS. I am actually, to be honest, but I'm doing well for myself in that sense that I can afford all these expensive items like the Sorrow Blade and the Tyrant's Monocle. So now I'll be able to deal a lot of damage. So I just really wanna, I don't mind going for a fight right about now. And they're going in, they're gonna stun somebody, and I'm just gonna go in with my ultimate. I'm gonna go in with my with my Sonic Zoom, take out the Crawl. I think actually Taka did that, and now we're going in again. Nice work there by Taka to help out in taking out Fortress. So good job everybody. Yeah, so now we can push the lane a little bit, and I'm a little bit afraid that see, fireballs. I need to get out of there. And I just missed another one there too. So, whew, lucky me. Okay, so it's good that Scarf is wasting his energy on me, so that he won't have that quick a what you call clearance, lane clearance. So I'm gonna check on the gold mine just to make sure it's there. It's there. All's good. And I'm gonna head back to lane, get some money. So yeah, one thing has to be said that Vox's lane clearance, if you build weapon power, is really good. Yeah, I mean his crystal power wasn't bad as well, especially if you build a aftershock or if you have your alternating current. But in terms of like last hits, is so much easier with weapon power. So yeah, I like it quite a bit. You can get quite a bit of farm actually. Alrighty, so we go into silence, so we need to go in all together now because we don't want to waste that silence. And a sword toss there by Cruel, and then I was like, oh, okay, I'm getting out of here. So that was really lucky for us. And unfortunately, our Taka does go down. They're trying to get me, and I'm gonna kite away. And thankfully, I managed to get away. Crawl dies from that. A huge fight there, like crazy stuff going on. And check this out. So I think Fortress is not done yet. He wants to hit us. He's going in for me. Then he dies in for me, and I'm gonna kite him for all I can. And thankfully, Catherine finishes him off. And I was like, oh, okay, that was such a close call. And we get the ace though, so that's really good for us. I'm gonna quickly clear. I'm gonna go down and help her with the Kraken, which actually, well, to be honest, it's not exactly the best choice right now because the respawn times are not very long at all. It's going to be quite scary doing this. And true enough, Scarf pokes into the bush and we see him coming. So we're going to have to turn around and I'm going to go in with my silence. Thankfully, Catherine goes in with a stun to stop him from blowing his flames. We go in and we finish off the Scarf. So now we have the Kraken. We took out the Scarf. This is really good for us. And now all we have to do is just keep pushing the lane. And this is what exactly we're going to do. So now Fortress is right over there. He wants more of me. Look at it. He's gonna keep chasing me, and I'm gonna keep cutting him. This took this over here. A sonic zoom in and finish him off. That basically took all the stutter stepping and kiting skills I ever known. And to be honest, I really suck at stutter stepping and all that. So it just, I just told myself, come on, Johnny, you have to do this because if you don't, you're dead. So I just have to focus and focus and focus and do that stutter stepping thing because I'm not really good at it at all. So I'm quite impressed by myself. Goes to show, hey, I'm improving somewhat. And we take out the Scarf again, melted right there. And here we go. We're just gonna poke away at the enemy Fortress and crawl. We're already in the base, so we're gonna just take out the turrets. Okay. And ooh, we get attacked again. So we need to get out of here as soon as we can. I go in with some more damage. Ooh, avoided the sword toss there. That's really close. Okay, it's time for us to get out of here. Scoot out of here. Let's not deal with this anymore. Okay, now of course we want to take the minion mine, and so that we can put more pressure onto the lane and get out of there once again. So everything's good. We managed to push all the way into the base. They're left with one turret, and we take their farm, most of it at least. And I can buy my next item, which will be a bone saw. A bone saw is actually really good on the Vox. It's one of the recommended items. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, it's really good for a saw. Not saw. I mean, very good for a Vox. So anyway, they fled into our bush, so we know a fight is going to happen quite soon. So we want to be prepared for this. I'm going to buy myself a potion just to make sure I heal up in terms of energy. And I'm just gonna run aside over here, get out of the action. I'm gonna try kiting them. Get out, come on, get out. Yeah, I got out of it. So, okay, so now I'm gonna join them again. And as you can see, Scarf running away, but he's coming back into the bush. So I decided to stay here and just keep hitting him. I have the bone saw now, so my hits are gonna be really painful now. And I take out all of them. I think it's yeah, it's a triple kill by me. Woo! So because Crawl and Fortress was really low, and I was already hitting the Scarf early on with my auto attacks, and that shredded his armor too. So it was easy for me to then just finish them off. That was a close call though. We could have easily died. But if you were to rewind that video, you have seen that I positioned myself behind Catherine because I know when it comes to fireballs, it hits the first hero in front of you. selfish me. I went behind Catherine. I mean, it's Catherine's job to protect me, right? So kind of like I make sure that I was trying to, you know, forming a straight line between me and Catherine and Scarf. So, whew, we finished the game over here. So it's a great game, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video of Weapon Power Vox. It was really fun. Very strong, I must say. I've seen it on videos before, and now me trying itself, it's woo, it's fun. It's really fun. But I think you will really hit your power peak once you get your Sorrow Blade and your Tyrants. After which, yeah, your attack speed is always nice to have too. You can probably go for a Tornado Trigger if you really want super quick attack speed. But I went for the Bone Saw because I saw that that the enemy team was defending against me, so I wanted to shred the armor really quickly. Otherwise, having a Tornado Trigger won't do much as well. So that's the game, everybody. Great job by Taka868. Catherine was a great support. For myself, 10 kills and 10 assists, so that's not too bad as well. Quite a good game. Let me know what you guys think about Weapon Power Vox, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.